certificates and then links, which one gets you job?
In which country?
In Ghana.
Links.
Links.
Links, of course.
Why do you say links? What's the experience?
I can't share that, but from a number of friends, of course, you need to have some qualification, but you still need to have that connection to get you to where you want to be. When you get the connection, you can work your way from there.
So you choose links over certificates?
Oh yeah, I'll choose links. I have enough certificates, but I'll choose links.
This one is hard, oh. It's hard, but you see, I have to choose the two.
Choose one.
Choose one.
Yeah.
In Ghana or in the world?
In Ghana.
Charlie.
We are in Ghana.
Certificates good, but links are better. Yes,
So which one are you choosing?
He had. Hey, Charlie, I don't cry out. Hey, listen, right now, I'll go for the certificate.
You go for the certificate?
Yeah, I'll go for the certificate. You had.
I bet you did Ghana right now.
Yeah, I did Ghana.
You know whom you know.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
level.
You for know
Then you get a certificate. Which one they fetch you job?
Oh, links they fetch you job. Connection, you forget something, or else you know will get job.
Who you know?
Who you know? If
So
I know you right now, I go fit enter pulse.
No, but so it means there's certain no here.
Oh, no need.
No need.
It need for you won't show something, but Charlie, say that say the position you go get, be you get enter there. Somebody link you.
So it means the links be the thing.
Links be
so
the
work
thing.
on your links.
If you work on your
Don't work on certain.
No. If you as you dey grow right, you make your kid say a kufado or else you do yawa. So Charlie.
Links is very faster than certificate.
Links be faster than certificate.
I'm telling you. But
any instances where you think that links work over certificate?
oh, a lot. The big men in the country, I need not to mention names, but the big men in the country, you know for yourself. I need not to mention names. The big men in the country, they are influencing the wave. So
who you know?
Who you know? That is it. That is the right word.
Okay, so I'm going to speak from experience. Okay, so from my experience, I wouldn't say it's the certificates. I'll just say it's favor. Okay,
Which is the link?
I will not call it links because I didn't even know the person in the first place.
You didn't know the person?
No.
Okay.
So I'll just call it favor and grace. Yeah. Even though the certificate is also part, but the favor or the grace came in first before the certificates came to finalize everything. So yeah.
Oh, it's nepotism. Nepotism.
Which one is that?
Nepotism. Whom you know. It works.
It works.
Yeah, than certificates.
It works than certificate.
Oh yes.
Why do you say that?
Oh, it has been happening in Ghana. We do see it, we do hear it. So it works. Whom you know works more than certificates.
More than certificate.
Yeah.
Would you advise your kid to build a network or build certificate?
Okay. Certificates.
Whom you know?
Whom you know?
Yeah. Certificate.
Certificate.
It depends on the job. But then if you want it faster, it's whom you know.
Whom you know?
If you want it faster.
Why do you think whom you know?
Whom you know because usually in this country, it's like Uko Squad at the end. Nothing to show for it. But there are certain jobs that if you don't have the skill, nobody will hire you regardless of whom you know. Like for example, the field that we are aspiring to work in, the language field. Like if you can't speak the language, nobody will come and hire you to translate a document because you can't speak the language. So over there, it's your certificate that is relevant, not necessarily who you know.
But don't you think somebody can also speak the language but does not have the certificate?
That's what I've come to say. That's what I've come to say because even you can have the certificate but you can't speak the language. So that one too is there. Do you understand? And then the whom you know, I feel like some people also have certificates, right? They've graduated but they haven't been employed. So many unemployment going on. So yeah.
So which is which?
Whom you know?
For me, it's certificate.
For me, it's both actually.
Let me tell you something. Social links is at what as your certificate. Do not underplay the social connections you have. Have the education, but make sure once you acquire the education, you have the links, the right links to get you up there. That is the best thing to do.
I think acquiring the certificate And it's like two things together. So acquiring the certificate and building the links. Yeah, because when you build the links and you don't have the certificate, who is going to employ you? Yeah, so you get a certificate, then you search for the links, then you get a job.
Going to school is very important because if you don't go to school, you won't learn, you don't know how to write and read. So if you don't go to school, I don't think maybe you even get a link to even work the work you wanted to do. So going to school is very important. Education is a key to success.
I think it's who you know.
Who you know?
Yeah, because I'm a graduate. I finished Koforia Technical University. I read auto engineering. I finished my national service. After my national service, I went back to the roadside to learn the practical very well. And so now I've not gotten any job. I've applied severally, but I've not gotten any job. Some of my friends who have the big guys around, they are all working with big companies. So now, yeah.
So it's about whom you know.
It's about who.
Would you advise your child to go to school or to make up links?
Well, to go to school and make up.
Choose one.
Well, to go to school. Education is very important.
All right, thank you, my brother.
Links.
Links.
Yes. Because this country there of late is just links. You just go to one office, they are all accounts. You go to another office, they are all guns. They are just giving it to their people and like their families and friends. So I think links
is better.
Yeah.
Have you had any opportunity where you had to do something or do some work? What happened? Building links, whom you know, knowing people, and then going to school to acquire certificate.
Links.
Why do you say links?
That's the norm now.
That is
whom
the norm.
you know. Yeah. You have the certificate and you don't get the job.
It's the network, the connection.
Whom you know?
Very well.
You choose whom you know over certificate?
Every day.
Any reason for that?
Yeah, with the experience that I have, apart from those who go in for training, probably the teacher training, the nurses and other, they have their degree, diploma or whatsoever. They finish or they complete, they go straight into their profession. But aside that, the university graduates, they will just come home. I know a lot of university graduates who are in the house as I speak here, but some people have gone to the SHS, others with diploma, who are not even qualified for certain positions in this country. But because of the network and whom you know things that we are talking about, they are at certain positions they don't deserve to be as I speak.
You need to get a certificate first, because if I know you and I take you there, you're definitely going to be fished out by the system. But if I have the certificate and I know people who also know me, man, there could be, let's say, 1,000 queues of applications. I'll jump the queue because of who I know.
Okay.
And if I happen to be a woman, master, certificate.
It's a plan.
Master. Now,
you know you go through the process.
No, it's just like what happens in the government. They will advertise positions, but then backstage,
they've already done recruitment.
You understand?
You see, education, they go together with home sense. So, education kakra, I drink kakra. But you know, whom you know there is forever there, because somebody hold your hand to somewhere before you go get your breakthrough. Okay. Even if God don't hold your hand, then what will go happen? So, you know, you acquire the certificate, sometimes it's good. But if you work extra more, then wait till you find you go get.
You go get. Make a also, you ever find yourself in a situation where you know say this job there, Charlie, this thing it be me I for do, but because you don't know somebody, they don't give you.
It dey everywhere. It dey inside our football self, it dey inside. But I won't plead with the world on this thing. Everybody knows something go fit happen when we get certain people for some places. Because we have thousands of people who they look for one thing, but it's only one person we they look for. So Charlie, if they hold somebody and enter somewhere where maybe be you for day themselves, don't bore. Maybe your own too they come.
Okay. Building links, getting the network is very important.
Getting the network. Why do you say that? You are choosing links over certificate.
No, so let me explain better. You can have the certificate. Sometimes if you don't really know anyone, you can't progress. However, if you have the network, even if you don't have the certificate and you have the network, you can always use the network and then get your certificate later to progress. Yeah.
Whom you know?
Whom you know?
I think whom you know doesn't actually work now.
who has to know you? Because now you can know someone and the person won't put you on. So I think who knows you is now the trend.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's not whom you know, but who knows
Who
you.
knows you?
Okay,
Yes.
which is the opposite way.
Yes. So you can know someone at a very high position, but the person will put you on. So
But if the person
knows you, yeah, the person.
Why do you think those with certificate are still home?
I think there are no jobs, so and the limited ones, I think everyone is overstaffed and getting the right people is just so hard now. So I think that's why most of them are home. Because I personally know people with first class who are still at home, and it scares me. So yeah, I don't know.
I don't know whether you are still in school, but seeing people with first class still being home, what does that like tell you? If you are still in school, how do you feel about that?
It just tells me that school alone can't make you stand on your feet. So you have to venture into some skills. You have to add something to it. Else you find yourself home for 3-4 years.
I didn't hear that.
Whom you fucking know?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What did he just say?
Whom you fucking know. In Africa, is whom you fucking know. You can put your book somewhere, you can put your certificate somewhere, you can put everything somewhere. Whom you fucking know, it works than your
This is like crazy right now with the F word.
It's getting tensions over here.
Hey, question, what's the reason? Why are you adding F to it?
Whom you fucking know. That's it. And that's the truth.
Let me find out.
So people can actually
relate to them.
Relate to them.
Has there been any instances where probably you see whom you know going over certificates?
Of course, like every day in our everyday life, it happens so many times in our everyday life. It happens. Even it happens everywhere. Everywhere. It does.
Whom you know.
Whom you know.